Hey guys, I'm going to show you guys how I customize my lace wig. Just right now I'm just showing you guys how the wig actually looks before I go ahead and customize it, which it pretty much looks like a muumuu wig. You know, it's not really too flattering, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and fix that. We definitely cannot walk outside looking like this at all. That's like a no-no. So we're going to show you how, well, I'm going to show you how you're going to get the wig to looking like this. Flawlessly perfect. So first I went ahead and I sectioned off the hair. I basically used the Cheat Iron Guard spray just to press it out a little, and I only pressed it out just so I can actually curl it with the wand and the flat iron, because it just gives a better curl to me. You don't really have to, you can just go in and just start curling, but I just opted out to kind of run the iron through a little bit before I went ahead and curled it. And also it helped me to customize the actual closure, since it's kind of easier if the hair is a little flat at the top for you to go ahead and pluck around the part to make it look as natural as possible. I'm not a diva. 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 So now I'm just showing you guys how the actual wig looks with it actually a little pressed out. So the first thing I do is use some Got To Be Glue gel and Got To Be Glue free spray, bobby pins, combs, a few rubber bands, and then my flat iron and a curling wand are the items that I'm going to use. I just go ahead and section off my hair. I really wasn't in the mood for braiding my hair this day, so I kind of just went ahead and put it into some like big braids. Not really too tiny. I guess if you want them to be smaller, you can make them smaller, but as long as it lays flat, then you're gonna be okay no matter the size of the braid. Just make sure it's not too bulky. So I didn't make any special type of braid. I just kind of just parted my hair where I was gonna actually put the part in the wig, and I just made 2 single braids in the back and connected them and put a bobby pin up. That's all, nothing fancy. And then I go ahead and apply the Got To Be Glue gel around my edges, and I went ahead and brushed it with a little edge control brush. This is not really like a necessary step for me, being that I take my actual wigs off at night. So I just put a very thin layer of the Got To Be Glue gel, like a little bit in front of my actual hairline, so the wig can actually stick there. But I'm gonna bobby pin it down, so it's not that big of a deal. You can skip this step, but if you plan on wearing the wig for a few days before taking it off, then I advise that you do like more layers of it. Like 1 to 2 little light layers, and then a little bit of the freeze spray for me actually works. I just blow dry it on the cool setting, and I just you know, keep doing that until it's like a little bit tacky or whatever, and then I pull my lace over it. I make sure the actual wig is secure on top of my head before I actually press the lace into the gel. All it does is just, you know, help it stick a little better. But like I said, I don't have a band around on this wig because I just forgot to put one on. And well, actually I lost it, I don't know where it's at. But anyways, I just go ahead and just press that in, and it works for me. Like I said, if you want it to stick, then maybe you should probably use more layers or use a different type of adhesive. But I just press that in, and it actually has a little hole to it. Not a really strong hole, it can come right up, but it's enough, you know, since I'm taking it off at night and throwing it like on a hanger. So this is how the actual wig and the closure look before customizing anything. If you want, you know, you can like add the foundation and everything and stuff, but I don't really do that because it's not that necessary. So to go ahead and start to mold my hair, if I wanted to, I would actually just put the Nairobi foam lotion on my hair like I just did, and I would go ahead and like tie it down and maybe sit under dry for a little bit. But for purposes of this video, and it's not that necessary at the moment, I'm just gonna use my curling wand, and I'm just gonna go over like my part in that little top area just to kind of flatten it out a little bit so it doesn't look too bulky. And right there I'm pointing to where I would actually like put, you know, a little bit of foundation for like the line of demarcation between my actual scalp and the lace. But it's not necessary, so I'm just not gonna do it because yeah, I just don't want to at the moment. I'm having a really lazy day, but I needed to get this video out for you guys. And so to curl it, I went ahead and I used my flat iron. I actually just go back and forth with the curling wand and the flat iron because I kind of like the curls for the flat iron like more to the bottom of my hair versus the top. But then again, I do like a whole head of flat iron curls. So I guess it just basically, it just depends on, you know, what you're actually doing. But for this video in particular, I kind of used the curling wand more so at the top where I had the shorter layers at versus the bottom, you know, so it won't be such a, I guess you can say, a really like loose curl at the top, but kind of loose at the bottom. Kind of get my drift, but you just curl it, I mean, the way you actually like. I did layer the hair a little bit, but my lengths were already kind of layered. So I had a 18, 16, and 14, I believe. And so to go ahead and shape my hair, I went ahead and sprayed the Sebastian Reshaper. It's a good little holding spray. It actually helps the curls lay. And so, but it doesn't take, it's not a heavy spray, so it doesn't really weigh the curls down. And your curls are very bouncy. And so this is the finished look. I'm not a diva. 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 I'm not a